My name is Adrian, aka Justyn Tyme. This is my first vlog, so bear with me. Um, I'm gonna start making these vlogs because I'm gonna finally start training again for the second time to become a professional wrestler. I was supposed to start this month, but some dentist appointments got in the way for my wisdom teeth, and yeah, kind of shorted me on paying for training. So I'm starting next month on March 1st. That's my goal so far. Yeah, I just want to tell a little bit of my story because I've been wanting to become a professional wrestler like all my life. My first match I ever watched was when I was like 4, I think. It was the TLC triple threat match between Matt, Jeff, Dudley's, and Christian, where Edge spilled Jeff Hardy off the title belts from the ladder though. And ever since that day, I just love professional wrestling. I think that was WrestleMania 17, but yeah, and that's all I ever wanted to do. And just growing up, like I was a kid that had so much roadblocks that he had to go through, so much. When I was 5 years old, I ended up developing speech impairment. Well, I like stutter and stuff, which I still do sometimes. But I pretty much like in 2017, I went to this this speech therapy place in Edmonton here, and yeah, I basically in 2 months I fixed my speech. Um, yeah, like ever since I was a kid, like I've had roadblocks. I played hockey. I played uh, I played sports and stuff. Um, when I was 14, I decided I was playing hockey. I was playing triple A hockey, and I love hockey, but I love wrestling more. And I always I always seen myself as a professional wrestler. Like I always wanted to be a wrestler. And when you're that young, like you have so much ideas of what you want to do, but like everything I thought of always fell back to me to professional wrestling. And now I'm 28, and now I finally get to start my journey. I actually started training to become a professional wrestler when I was 15 and 16 by a person that I don't really want to say because he treated me like shit. um, and then I trained with him for a few months, and yeah, he would train me about 3 times a week, and then he would leave for 2 weeks and go to Mexico and wrestle, and then come back, and then leave again, come back, and he just like he put me through the ground. Wasn't other people on purpose. Like he just booked me into the ground and stuff, and I ended up leaving. And at the time I was doing hockey and I was doing professional wrestling training, and yeah, one day that all stopped for me because um oh, this is still hard for me to talk about, but well, when I was 16 years old, one day I started training elsewhere. Actually, when I'm training now, I was there for like a few days, and then after I went to wrestling, and then I came home, slept. The next day was a hockey practice, and I went into the boards wrong, and when I got home, I was not able to sit. So it's like I was trying to figure that out. Like why am I not able to sit? Like I had so much pain in my spine and stuff. And then I'm probably just like a little bit of an issue that will probably pass. And then it didn't pass like a few days later, so I had to stop playing, going to hockey practice. I had to stop in wrestling, and then I ended up going to a doctor. And then after like a whole bunch of tests, like 2 months of tests, long story short, they told me I would never wrestle or play hockey ever again because if I fell the wrong way, I could be paralyzed. And that was so depressing for me. Like, that's so depressing. I just didn't know what to do. Like, my two dreams, like, I wanted to play hockey, but I also wanted to wrestle, but I wanted to wrestle a lot more. And yeah, um, I just feel like the world shut down on me. Like, nothing else existed. Like, just this darkness. and I didn't know what to do. Like I spent like 2 years in like depression and stuff, and then I ended up getting a job running a video game store in Edmonton. Well, I didn't run that at first. I became an employee. Then over like a year or two, um, the owner of the video game store ended up having faith in me to have me like run like manage the place. So I ended up managing that, and like that fixed me. That fixed me completely. I kind of forgot about like wanting to wrestle. I still watch wrestling. I always watch wrestling. I would never stop watching wrestling. I always also watch hockey too. But uh, but yeah, like I ended up running a video game store. I enjoyed my time running the video game store and stuff. And one day, uh, I was watching um, wrestling. I think it's SummerSlam, and I seen Edge, who who was a guy who would not was not allowed to do anything physical in wrestling ever again. Do a spiel to Elias, and then I was like I thought he was not medically clear because of his neck, and then yeah, he did that spiel, and like 5 months later he returned at the Royal Rumble, and it kind of got me thinking because like I've been starting to like at that point in 2020 I was starting to feel better like, physically because originally I was not allowed to do hockey, was not allowed to do any contact sport, or doctor said I'd be paralyzed. And then he also told me I was not allowed to ride a bike. I could not ride my bike because if I fell, like I could be paralyzed. So, but that was like one thing I was not gonna let the doctors take away from me, because I love bike riding. It's my outlet to go and de-stress myself. So after like when I started feeling a little bit better, was kind of like being able to sit again. I was able to sleep on my back. Like about a year and a half later, after like after I was told I would not be able to do contact sports again, I ended up uh, like riding my bike and stuff, and then slowly I just riding my bike harder and harder and harder and stuff. Like I did have a lot of pain, but like I just got through the pain, and finally I could ride my bike without pain. I think that's what helped me like heal. And then like in 2020, like I seen Edge come back, and then it kind of got me thinking. I'm like, what if I just went to the gym? Like I don't have to lift anything or nothing. I can just go to the gym, do small stuff like ride a bike there in winter time because I live in Canada and the snow. I could ride my bike and I could instead of riding my bike in winter time because I can't. I could go to the gym and ride the bike there, and I just did that like a lot. And then finally, I started to feel better. Went to the doctor. Am I able to wrestle? He's like, no. And I was like, oh. And then again, like that dream was kind of like slipping for me a bit again. And I'm like, ah, maybe it's just like not meant for me. And then I ended up like I was riding my bike and I actually fell. I was riding my bike down this ravine a little bit. It had it's like a ravine with a sidewalk, and I like went down the hill and I hit a rock and I went flying over my handlebars, landed right on my butt. I right on my like lower back. I did like a front flip, and then I got up really quick. I was like, I was just checking myself. I was like, I'm fine. Like what? So I like ended up going to the doctor just to make sure everything was okay. He said, yeah, you're fine and stuff. And then he's like, you want to wrestle, right? I'm like, yeah. Then he's then he said, okay, I'm gonna send you to a couple of sports doctors. So there's this one I had to wait like 2 years for, and then the first doctor I seen didn't clear me, and then I kept on going to the gym and riding my bike and everything, and then the second doctor said, yeah, I believe you can wrestle because he was showing me my diagram, and he's like, everything around your spinal cord is fine. Um, and then I ended up seeing that other doctor actually like 6 months ago, and he's like one of the best doctors inside Edmonton. I ended up seeing him, and he gave me the final clear to wrestle again, and oh my god, like I will remember August 19th for the rest of my life because yeah, like that's just an unbelievable day because I finally got the news I've been wanting all my life. Like ever since I was 16, I was told I could never wrestle again. He told me that I could wrestle. So then I started getting the ball rolling because I'm like 5'9", 135 pounds at the time, like 6 months ago. So I started going to the gym. I started lifting because I felt like safe enough to lift, but I still have like this PTSD and stuff that I had to get over. So I ended up going to the gym and started lifting and like just like trying to get my body and my back and my and like the just getting my body ready to take punishment because man, like wrestling like really beats you up because you're landing, you're getting up, you're landing, getting up, and yeah, it's just really rough in your body. So I want to make sure my body is good. So for the last 5 months, I've been going to the gym. I've been trying to eat. I've been doing everything I can to get myself in physical shape. So when I land in that ring, I'm okay. So far so good. I got my doctor's note saying I can finally wrestle again, and I even posted that to my social media like my Facebook and stuff because I just wanted to put that out there because it was so unbelievable that I actually got medically cleared. But yeah, now so like in 1 month I'm gonna be able to fulfill my dream of wrestling again. And I'm making these vlogs. Like if people want to watch them, that's great. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. I just want timestamps on my life where I can go back and watch and be like, okay, that's the time. Well, I'm finally able to live out my dream and start my dream again after it was taken away from me. Um, and over the years, like I've been through like depression, anxiety, everything because I lost something that I always wanted to do. Um, and like for a normal person who wants to be a wrestler, like you just go find a school, start training and stuff, and like work on your mic work, work on like your wrestling and everything like that. But me, since I was 5, I had a speech impairment where like if I were to do this video 10 years ago, I would not be able to get one word out because I just started through the whole thing. I could not say like one sentence without like having blocks and just not having my like not being able to speak. And now I can do a YouTube video. And actually on my channel, I'm gonna post my video of when I went to speech therapy, and in 3 weeks I ended up being able to speak in front of a room full of people. I'm gonna post that on this channel actually. But um, the main reason why I'm making these videos, I'm gonna start making vlogs because if someone wants to watch and someone like sees and they think the deck's stacked against them, they think that like it's impossible for them to do something. It's not impossible for no one to do something because the doctors told me I would not be able to wrestle again. And in 1 month, guess what I'm going to be doing? Training, hopefully planning on making my debut um, sometime during the summertime as my ring name, Justyn Tyme. And one of the reasons why I picked that name, Justyn Tyme, is because I don't know, like my whole life I felt like I was just in time for things. Like everything happened just in time. That's so I turned that into like a reality, and that's gonna be my wrestling name, Justyn Tyme. So yeah, I'm really excited, and if anybody wants to follow me on this journey, go right ahead. You can feel free to like and subscribe. Um, yeah, I did not plan for this video to be this long. I was like planning originally on making it like 5 to 6 minutes, but yeah, it's like a 15-minute mark now. So I guess for now, until my next video, I will let you go. But I'm probably gonna be making like videos every like once or twice a week right now, and then maybe when I start wrestling, I'll be posting vlogs of me training and stuff like that. Yeah, that's if I'm allowed. I gotta see if the school will allow me to do that. But yeah, once again, thank you for watching. My name is Justyn Tyme, and you can follow that.